Hello, everyone.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I went a little bit Muppet there. I can in fact confirm I am a man and not a Muppet. And if I was a Muppet, I'd be a very manly Muppet.
Muppet of a man, a Muppet of a man.
Oscar-winning song.
But with that
My
being
headset
said,
totally didn't just
and there's your
disconnect.
first shot for the people playing the drinking game. Welcome to the League of Amazing Adventurers, episode number 14. Crazy. Not only is it episode number 14, but it is nearing the end of our fabulous tournament arc. Gasp. And then we'll be moving into the next one, which will show a lovely bit of the world called the Opal Empire, a very Eastern-themed area.
Ooh.
If you like anime BS, I got you.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Let's see, what else we got here? Well, of course, we have our fabulous cast of players. The wonderful and fabulous Matthew as Chip.
I am in fact 3 penguins in a hoodie.
God, I wish that were me.
The wonderful and fabulous McKenna, who is also our fabulous artist.
Oh, wow.
The wonderful and fabulous and leader of the Coop Troop, Cooper.
Hello.
Joining us from another part of California than normal. I think it's in California. It's in California.
It
right?
is.
Okay, yeah. Another part of California than normal. I'm smart. I swear. And of course
You're
we...
from California, it's fine.
And of course we have Abby.
Hi. I have no impulse control. What's
They're
that?
the wonderful and fabulous. And no, the person without impulse control is Shy, playing Ray.
I'm just a trash can.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, so that is us tonight.
The energy in this studio tonight is really something else.
It's going to be a good time, I think. I'm really
Oh, yeah.
looking forward to it.
Oh boy.
So, when last we left our curious comrades, our daring, I can't use that one on stream.
Debonaires?
Debonaires, I like that. That's better than what I was going to say. Our daring debonaires are a consortium of created characters. They had just finished a meeting with Elisandra Gladeswin.
Oh.
Boom.
Get a
Unbelievable.
boom in the chat.
Boo her and her fabulous hair.
One
Could we get a
of the
negative
members of the
villain
Bright
point
Hall
in the
Mages
chat?
Club and a rival of Nims, who, using mind-controlling magic, messed with Nim a bit. And will continue to do so until she's dealt with. Anyway. After doing so, they collected up another hat. They've collected up a hat of disguise for Nim to wear below their costume as sort of like a double bit of protection.
Well, I've picked up 2, one for myself and one for Gwendolyn to wear to school in my stead.
Yes.
And
And,
let me take that out of my inventory. They were 35 gold pieces a piece, I believe.
35 gold pieces apiece.
All right.
I mean, which will mean absolutely nothing to you because the winners of this tournament that they're participating in get how much platinum, Cooper?
A lot.
Was it 500 or was it?
500 platinum.
Yeah.
500 platinum.
We could buy
Which we haven't won
party.
yet.
You could
No.
buy
Like to-
a round of drinks for the entire city several times over with that money.
That seems like a poor investment.
I
But
could
yeah,
just have money.
Could buy stocks.
you could buy
Stonks.
stonks.
Long.
You could invest it.
You
Uh,
could buy socks.
Unfortunately, in this
Also
world, once
good.
you reach X amount of gold, you just get a certificate that says you've won capitalism, and then the rest of your money goes to civil service.
Nice.
Oh, what a world. What a
What a
utopia.
world.
It's so nice when you
Yeah.
can live in a fantasy world where that's the case.
I think this idea has merit.
It does.
I
really
love
like
an
the idea.
egalitarian society.
Yeah. Anyway,
So, put the poor guillotine makers out of work, though.
yes. Hey, Sal's Dower, welcome back. Thank you for the subscription. It's so good to see you again.
Thank you.
Also, I hope you enjoy access to the Lynx emotes.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Be
so
like that.
It'd be like that.
that's where we last left our heroes. Week is where we pick up from our fabulous group of party members, basically waking up the next morning after doing the preparations and making their way to our tournament area.
As we make our way there, I would like to hand Nim a very nicely put together letter, which I agonized over writing, but I did, in the end, decide it was probably for the best, that there is now a record of you having been in detention during one of the events.
For stepping on your tail.
I mean,
Enjoy the snooze.
you're not the first and you won't be the last.
Oof.
Just
Poor,
It's a
poor
tail.
guy. I thank you profusely for giving me detention.
You must now wait at least a month before you ask me to falsify any other school records or I may die.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Like, internally, I don't know. Ugh.
Well, actually, that's a skill feat now. That's going to be a skill feat. Falsifying school records will be a lore skill feat for you to take. I'll give it to you
Oh.
once a week in game. And the more you use it, the more often you'll be able to do it. It's a very slippery slope.
Oh no.
Do I get, like, renegade points?
Yes,
That
eventually
slowly,
you'll
like,
get renegade
I get
points.
veins over my face.
At some point, you'll get like options in the top left and right of your screen, Matt. That'll determine which morality you want to go with.
Oh my
Now,
god.
But
the
are they
red ones
QuickTime
won't
events?
be terrible, but they will also be the most hilarious. So you'll probably do them without feeling bad about it.
Hmm.
And now
Wow,
Chat
I
just learned,
love Fable.
Chat
This
just
is
learned
fantastic.
Chat just learned way
But
more
I
about
don't-
how I play Mass Effect than they need to.
But I don't get the emotionally fulfilling romance options in the end, then.
No, but you do get Jack, who is best anyway, so it doesn't matter. But our fabulous adventurers can be at the arena the next morning. You guys have all your gear and such. Nim, what is your how to disguise attuned to right now? Like, what are you looking like while you're underneath your disguise?
Okay, so I haven't activated it yet. I'm waiting for like the very last second until we are in the arena with the Bright All Mages Club, because God forbid I activate it too early. But it's very simple. It's pretty much just taking the form of like a hair clip at this point.
Okay.
Something that could fit underneath the hood without causing any protrusions. And the form I've taken underneath is let's say elven, but like a little creepy, like very pale, like grayish hair and like yellow eyes.
Okay.
Very fey.
Yes. But I haven't turned it on quite yet. I'm literally waiting until we
Are about
just
to go in.
about step into the ring.
That is fair. But the first part of every day is, of course, the game that each team participates in. This
Oh, no.
one is different from the other ones we've been playing. When you guys get in, you're each sort of brought to a staging area where each of the contestants is put into a chair. And in that chair, basically, once you sit down, a curtain is raised between your group, where all the contestants are, and another 3 chairs that are just empty. As people begin to enter into the stadium, for lack of a better word, they have basically started grabbing people from the audience and sitting them on the other side of that curtain.
Oh god, are we doing a dating game? Bachelor number 1.
Hate
And
that.
as you guys sit down, after you've been seated for about 15 minutes, the beer genie will appear in front of the audience as everyone settles. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, today comes to our penultimate day of the tournament of the Brawlhalla League tournament. Oh, it's been such a fabulous tournament. Some might say the best tournament that we've ever had. The Graveyard Shift has been absolutely dominating the competition, leading currently with a
Ew.
whopping 88 points. Followed closely by
favorite
the
number.
Bright All Mages Club with a whopping 76 points. 78 points. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I was handed the wrong envelope on my way onto stage today.
All right, Moonlight.
Thank you. followed closely by the bartenders at 64 points. And then, honestly, if you're not in the first 3 places, do we really care? But
Woof.
tonight's
Where
first
are the
event,
goblins?
and of course tonight's game event, will be followed only by 1 combat for each team tonight, as we want to give them a rest for the rest of the day and tomorrow so they can enjoy the festival a little bit themselves before the final day's battle royale. And at that, everyone's cheering. As you guys are all sitting there, can everyone make me a perception check, please? I want to see if you guys notice something. So I
Oh
think
boy,
might
am
have
I
to
Cassandra
refresh my
now?
Roll20.
Are you Cassandra?
What just happened? Oh my goodness,
I
Zoom.
do not know.
Zoom did a thing.
So did Zoom cut out for anyone else?
Yes, Zoom cut out for
Oh.
me for a second too. Okay, well, excuse
That's
me
what
while I
happened
fix
then.
this live. Tell me what you guys rolled, and I'll continue doing it as I fix this.
You're
What are
fine.
we rolling?
Perception.
Okay.
Thanks. Aw.
Elemental.
I clicked it twice by accident, but my first roll was a 24.
24 will work.
Chip rolled a 21.
Nice.
Lynx has a 16.
11.
11, and Nim got an 18. So everyone but Ray will notice the fact that it appears as though the Magdian group is still the same group of people, but they're noticeably outfitted differently.
Oh no.
It appears as though
Yikes.
they've gotten some help from their very militaristic brothers in arms. Specifically, the werebores now appear to be carrying these large cylindrical devices that appear to be on a sort of pivoting axis to appear that they could spin around in a circle. And attached to those cylindrical devices are like large boxes that hold an unknown objects. For our chat, who knows what weapons of the real world are, those are fantasy miniguns.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Pow pow.
Gun.
Gun.
Ow.
That doesn't seem fair.
And yeah, other than that, there's no noticeable changes in their armaments or improvements to them. But after a few moments, everyone is seated, and a familiar sort of dun 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 begins playing. It's like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's fabulous first event, the match game. We have selected members from the audience to come on down and ask our lovely contestants some blind questions.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
And the basic
Afraid.
game for this, kids, is if our contestants can win the hearts of the most people, their team will get the most points. And then we'll work our way down from there.
Gob Squad's gonna win.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, I've decided that your greatest challenge is making people like you. Oh, jeez, this is going to be fun.
You monster.
Mwahaha.
Wow, I can't believe this has turned into Critical Role.
Oh! Fire.
I
But,
gotta go. I gotta go.
but, y'all are seated there. They have a number of contestants brought up. You can see through. It's sort of like a one-way mirror situation. So you're able to see people, but they're not able to see you. And basically the chairs you're on are on a sort of like rotating axis that's going to rotate through every single contestant as they are asked questions. And then, yeah. So, the first round goes. On the left side of the audience, basically side, is a elven male. He has sort of like slick back hair, very tightly brought up in a man bun type of thing.
Good for him.
And the question he is asking everyone says, all right, so if you were to get together with another person and go to a coffee or a tea shop, but not like a main street one, but like maybe one of those side street ones. And you were to go there
hipster
with that,
elves.
with another person. What exactly would you order for your evening out? Like, are you a chamomile tea type of person? Are you a Lionberg tip gold tea type of person? What is your sort of what is your sort of drink of choice on a outing with an intimate friend? And things begin to go around the circle. A few interesting answers for people. I'm basically going to do an NPC than one of the parties, so Ascendancy will actually be the first one to answer. Says, well, I of course would personally prefer something a little bit stronger, so perhaps a nice chamomile tea, or chamomile coffee. And as that happens, everyone's kind of chuckling. It's like, I prefer it with a little bit of a stronger brandy in it, though. I don't want any of that weak stuff early in the morning. After that happens, there's like a little bit of like some light applause and some laughter. And then it moves on, and eventually we come to Chip. Chip,
Oh no.
what
Oh,
is
no.
your answer to this question?
Well, to be fair, I do enjoy a good cup of tea, though I would also recommend from a few out-of-the-way places here in town, there are some shops that serve some delightful biscuits with a mocha-flavored infused cream cheese spread. They're simply delightful. And they're wonderful for sharing. You get a nice little plate of them.
Sound delightful.
All right, Chip. With that, I will give you a +2 whatever you roll. You can either make a diplomacy, a deception, or a tea lore check.
Who has tea lore? All right, so deception, tea lore, or diplomacy.
Yes, and you'll have a +2 to whatever you roll.
I will do diplomacy, because I am not a great liar.
22.
22 in total, then.
Nice.
Nice. That is a success. So yeah, this contestant appears to be. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, I'd love that. And you get junted forward, and the next couple come around. Eventually, the elder appears, and he's kind of sitting there. It's like, well, for myself personally, I prefer the hand-grown stuff that I have in my home's garden, so I would never go out.
Oh my god.
And he's at that, like, the elf's just like, oh, don't you think that's a little bit hipster of you? A little bit too hipstery? Don't you think that? And he gets pushed forward, and we continue, and eventually you'll then come to Nim.
Yes, I would take a cortado with honey.
Ooh.
Very dignified. Make me a diplomacy, deception, or tea lore.
Diplomacy.
I'm picking up tea lore after this, Will.
19.
Is a success.
Yay.
Alrighty, yeah, he's very respectable drink. I like it. Gets junted forward, Nim. A couple more people come by. The Quasit is chosen for the Knowles team. The Quasit is up for the Knowles team. It's like a. It's like, okay then. Moves forward.
Riddler?
Lynx.
I prefer to have just a cup of black tea when I go out to discuss something with a close
Okay. So
friend.
diplomacy, deception, or tea lore.
Tea lore.
Listen, if I get a chance to make up lores like that, I do.
That's fair. Oh, I have a +0 to both of these.
Ugh. I'm very excited to see a failure here. Oh, that is a failure, Lynx.
Oh.
As you say that, unless you want to use your hero point to re-roll it,
No.
he will say, "Oh, that's a little bit basic," and he kind of like hand waves you off.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Lynx
No.
shrugs, not really caring what this man thinks.
Do you need a
next up-
medicine check for that burn?
Is Elisandra. Who, as she's sitting there, she's kind of like this, and she's looks over at him and says, "Well, quite personally, I would prefer any tea if it's in good company." And she kind of like waves her hand a bit to embellish it, and then he's just like, "Oh, that's a fabulous answer." And then he gets moved forward. And we come to Cassandra. So, Cassandra, how do you take your tea in an intimate setting?
I'm afraid I haven't really tried many teas or coffees or anything in my lifetime, so I suppose I would just ask the bartender to surprise me with whatever made them happiest to prepare.
Okay, make me a diplomacy or deception or T-lore. Also, apparently T-lore is actually one of the examples they use in the core rulebook for lores.
You're kidding.
That does not surprise me at all.
Unfortunately, his 17 is not a success. He doesn't scoff at your answer, but he doesn't really love it.
That's fair.
Another
He's a
couple
shoal here.
will pass through. Eventually, it'll come to Ruff, the Shuni from the bartender's team. It's like, oh, well, I really love. There's this lovely meat tea that they have in the Southen area. Oh, it's so good.
Wouldn't that be a broth then?
Yes, it's
literally
more of a-
BT.
And the audience kind of does like a aww, and then it gets moved up to Ray. So Ray, how do you take your tea?
I drink the blood of my enemies.
Valid.
Deception, diplomacy, and I'll let you use intimidation at a higher DC with that one.
Intimidation! 25!
Unbelievable.
How does this keep happening?
God speed. I fucking adore you.
Lynx just kind of starts rubbing his temples, even though they're somehow appreciating Ray.
Ray goes, the only beverage I partake in is the beverage of blood from my enemies.
Oh, that is so high in iron and keto. I love it.
God!
I hate this elf so much.
And yes,
She gets a strongest.
with that, your team secured 3 people that this person liked, thus securing the majority of the votes. So you have won that first round.
Yeah.
Intimidation!
Alrighty, next up, we can move on to another person. This is a halfling. A halfling female. They have sort of like a short, messy, like a bob type of cut going on. With a little bit of like graying hair coming down the side. They appear to be a little bit older. And the question that they'll ask is, what is your favorite yearly tradition? It can be a holiday, it can be something you do each year for fun. What is your favorite yearly tradition? And things are shuffled around. And first up this time is Nim. So Nim, what is your favorite yearly tradition?
New school year begins, and I get to go to the bookstore and pick out all of my new textbooks. And they have that new book smell that somehow also smells like old books. That's my favorite yearly tradition.
All right. I will give you a diplomacy, a deception, or a holiday lore with a +2 to it.
I will do diplomacy.
A 30.
That's a 30.
Damn.
That's a critical
Hot diggity
success.
damn.
Critical success.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They truly said, this bitch charming.
Yeah, no, she really likes us.
so
Like, oh, I
charming.
remember the days when I would buy books like that. Oh, sweet fond memories.
That is unfortunately a very telling answer.
It is.
A very
Alessandra
Nim
will
thing
remember
to
that.
say.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Continuing on, next up is, of course, eventually Aria this time, the cat folk from the bartender's team. Says, my personal favorite yearly tradition is every year my family and I get together on a rousing after feast day. So essentially after this festival, and we have a rousing game of sports ball out in the park areas of the town. What we do is our entire family gets together and we basically all chase a ball together. It's very fun.
Sports ball.
Sports ball.
Is the ball sometimes made of yarn?
Go sports.
No, it's never made of yarn. It's always a rubber ball. We are often in teams of 2, and she'll basically start to explain the rules of football. American football. So now you have an image of all
That'd
this
be
family
funny
of
when I'm
cat
drinking.
folk playing American football together in a park.
Absolutely
well.
incredible. I love that.
Then it gets jumped over to Cassandra. So Cassandra, what is your favorite yearly tradition as a character?
Once a year, I would sneak outside to watch the annual meteor shower.
All right.
There's something so fascinating about the heavens.
Taking notes about annual meteor shower in this world now. Yeah, make me deception, diplomacy, or holiday lore.
It'll show up in the beach episode.
Oh, yeah, diplomacy.
It could. That would work. It will show up in the beach episode now.
Oh.
A 12 is unfortunately a failure, but not a critical failure. As you see.
That's all
Had
that
to-
matters.
I had to subtract 10 from something, and my brain couldn't do it for a second there.
What is math?
Every time you have to do math, the Jeopardy theme just starts playing.
I'm
Just
a
a little bit.
charisma-based character. These are charisma-based roles. I'm sucking it.
Yeah, same.
Remember, this party's greatest challenge: getting people to like them. Um,
But nah.
she'll kind of say, "Oh, I remember the days when I could go outside more than once a week. Ah, those were the days.
2020?
This
Is
makes
she
me
okay?
sad."
Are you okay, ma'am?
And that is unfortunately a failure. Then we move on. Elisandra comes up. It's like, yes, my personal favorite yearly tradition is there's a ball every year, and there's this one absolutely terrible socialite who makes a complete fool of herself every year, coming in these terrible starry dresses and such. It's absolutely tacky, and I love laughing at it. Make me a will save, Nim, to see how well you hold your composure.
Oh!
Oh no, they didn't.
Can I make an oblivious check to see if I even realized she's talking about me first?
I'll let you do it as a perception.
Sure.
Oh, I have such
low.
choice words.
Oh no, I know
Yeah,
she's
you
talking
definitely
about me.
figure
Okay.
out. Can I get that will save?
Yes, you can. Okay.
Now the will save will be low.
19.
Okay.
Not
And
bad.
you managed to hold your composure very well. The woman on the other side of the chair, however, kind of laughs and says, "Oh, I remember the days my friends and I would laugh at others. Oh, those were good days." And this, of course, is after Elisandra has done that motion with her hands again.
This bitch.
Oh, this bitch. What is she casting? Can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Or no, I know she's casting something. I'm doing Read Aura. I don't need to detect magic.
She's casting an enchantment spell.
Oh.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!
We love a cheater.
She's not cheating.
Oh,
she's making
she's
use
cast
of
it
her
on you
resources.
too.
She's not cheating? This isn't against the rules?
I never said anything about not enchanting the people to make them like you.
That's
Oh.
implied.
It's ethically,
implied!
it's an ethical gray area, but it's not technically
like
against the
saying-
rules.
That's like saying there's no rule when playing chess. You can't shoot your opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, there,
Yeah.
Fucking thing!
Lynx has literally nothing.
there isn't.
There's
I'm just
no
saying
rule that says
the
a giraffe
queen.
can't play football.
I'm just
I
saying
watched the Queen's Gambit.
The
and I
Queen's
need to
Gambit
say-
could have been much more interesting.
It would've.
But a lot shorter.
Yeah, so a lot
That's a
shorter, but
gunpoint
very
the whole
interesting.
time.
With that, we
Checkmate.
continue on. So we've done that, and now we move up to Chip, I believe.
Oh, well, this will possibly seem a tad silly to some people, but I'm a professor, you see, and at the start of every semester, on the first day of classes, I love going to the room before anyone arrives and just walking amongst all the desks and staring at the utterly clean and empty blackboard and just thinking of all the great exchanges I'm going to have with my students over the coming year. It must seem very... Yes.
Diplomacy, deception, or holiday lore with a +2 for that lovely description.
Yes, I'm actually Saint Nick. Diplomacy. Ooh, no, I'm gonna I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
The entire crowd just said, "That's fucking dumb."
Oh,
My hero,
Give him another
my
hero.
hero point lores are terrible.
back in my day, our
That's very
professors.
keeping up.
I remember a relationship I once had with my old professor. He was such a lovely man until I was no longer in his class. And he was terrible. I've never liked professors since then.
Oh no.
What a horrible old woman.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Gets pushed forward. Next up comes from the Gob Squad. This one's a fun highlight. It's like, every year we make a big fire.
Good.
It's just that
Good.
Ray's like, yeah!
Oh, that's really it. We just make a big fire and watch it burn.
Ray's like, this sold me.
I want in.
And then it will come to Lynx.
I, the player, would like to roll a quick d20. If it lands on evens, I'm going to tell the truth. If it lands on odds, I'm going to lie.
Do it.
Fuck.
Tell the truth, Lynx.
Lynx gets a little somber, and he says that once a year, he goes to visit the graves of his old scouting party for the ruins of the Magistard Wastes.
Deception, diplomacy, or holiday lore with a +2.
Nope.
Oh.
Shove your
I'd like to hero point that.
Shove your sad story.
All right, chat. If you're subscribed,
Wow.
can we get some "it be like that" in the chat, please?
It'd be like
It be like that.
I saw it coming.
It was the perfect time for that emote.
It is.
It'd be like that.
I think with that, she kind of becomes very somber and inward,
It'd be like that.
and she doesn't kind of like really answer, and everything kind of just gets pushed forward.
Moving on.
Then we come up to the Dryad of the Botanic team.
Oh, this is gonna be creepy.
Well, I love to tend to my garden, and once a year there's a thing called the Midnight Bloom, where flowers that bloom at night all bloom together in unison. It's a truly lovely experience. The old lady's perceptive to that. She enjoys gardening. And then it comes to Ray.
Ray just goes, can we skip?
Pass.
You should talk about your triangle recital.
Can I pass?
I mean, if you'd like to, you can, but you won't award
Yeah.
a team.
I got some dead parent issues, so
Ah.
like.
Okay, yeah, we'll
No.
go. It just kind of like pushes you forward. And with that, the second round will pass, and the Mages
Ray just
Club.
goes, my parents were killed and my aunt doesn't like me. I don't got friends. I just
Aw.
want to, can we pass? I would like to skip.
Make me a diplomacy check. I'm just curious to see how well this goes over with the audience.
Appeal to their humanity.
I just realized
He's
something.
like-
I missed a great opportunity to be incredibly relevant and have you guys all do singing performances while in your masks.
My God.
Democracy. I don't, what?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
I was like, democracy?
She rolled a
The audience
What's
is
that like?
receptive to your plight.
Wow.
However,
Wow.
unfortunately,
Just
the
goes-
Mages Club still has more successes than you this round.
Hard pass.
So they will take the win for this round. Moving in to round 3, which will be the final round of this sort of questioning and answering thing. Our third
You know
bachelor.
what they say, McKenna? For every critical success, there's a critical failure.
Standing there appears to be a very tall person. And then after a couple seconds, they start to wave a bit and wiggle, and you realize as 3 heads pop out, it's 3 goblins standing on top of each other in a trench coat.
Top squad's
What?
gonna
What?
Three goblins in a trench coat.
Were they training for a movie?
Well, we all really like to sort of like play games with our friends. Games. So, like, one of them we do is we take a really big furry creature and we put it in a cage and we all take turns poking it with a stick. And then whoever doesn't get batted by the thing after they poke it with a stick is the winner.
Can I be adopted by the goblins?
Yeah, honestly.
Right?
This sounds like the perfect
what are-
family.
What are your favorite games to play with your friends? And
Ray better be rolling out advantage in this one.
it's going to start with. Let's go with Ray this time. Ray, you get a start.
Ray just goes.
No favorite games?
What about burning things? That counts as a game.
You know, light a match. Let's see who can hold on to it longest.
Okay. Well then, fair enough. Ray gets junted forward.
Oh,
Ray is a sad child.
It do be like that.
It do be like
oh
that.
dear.
It goes forward, coming up to the Mixed
There's a reason
Adventurers
she acts
team.
out.
And sitting in basically one of the chairs together are the two Kobold brothers, Zig and Zag.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, what we like to do is we have this game. It's called Three Dragon Ante. So what you do is you have 3 dragons, and the last dragon standing is the winner. We can't play it anymore, though, because we got a little bit too rough, and our 3rd dragon's not around anymore, and it gets pushed forward.
Oh no.
There's a lot of darkness being revealed in these questions.
Yeah, there is. And then it goes up to Cassandra.
So I'm just gonna try to lie for this one.
All right.
My favorite game was who can steal the most shiny things from the guards.
Make me a deception check. With a +2.
That also
because
sounds
they're
like a
goblins.
fun game.
The secret ingredient is crime.
The secret
Exactly.
ingredient is crime.
Also, none of this is admissible in court. This is a game.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh.
That is a critical success. The goblins
What's
really
that
like
like?
that.
The goblins do really like that.
And yeah, you get moved forward. And then up next is the Sunflower Leshy from the botanical team. And it kind of says, well, what me and my other Sunflower Leshy friends do is we'll go into a field of sunflowers. And we'll each stand perfectly still. And then we'll try to figure out who's a Leshy and who's a sunflower. And the goblins don't seem all that impressed by it. It's like, that seems very simple. And they get pushed forward. And then it comes to Lynx. What was Lynx's
So
favorite
the question is, what do with friends? Yes.
game? Yes, favorite game to play with friends.
Gonna roll that d20 again.
Oh no.
Okay.
That SpongeBob gift. The gang's all here.
Game's all here.
They are.
So Lynx is gonna lie.
Fair enough.
Well, my favorite game to play with my friends was always who can collect the most coins.
Make me.
And he'll just smile at the
deception
goblins
check.
and like jingle his coin purse a little bit. Shiny.
Keep in mind they can't see you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But
The
you
high
can
the
see.
checks
roll
again.
number 2.
They can hear. They can
Diplomacy,
hear the
deception,
They can
or
hear the
game
coins,
lore,
but-
I guess, in this instance.
Yes.
Well, we
diplomacy,
all know that he's
deception, or game
lying,
lore.
so it's gonna be deception.
Go for it. Ah. No, gold's bad. Gold's bad. Barter society. Barter society. No, give everyone gold. No, gold good. And they get into an argument about various different economical systems.
Oh boy.
Come see the violence inherent in the system.
Honestly.
Ray goes, oh, I remember. So there's this game I had to play, right? And I had to get down under the bed and stay really, really quiet.
Oh Jesus.
And then
So. Alessandra.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alessandra comes up, and she goes on a very long-winded sort of story about a game that her friends and her used to play, where essentially, and as she's talking, one of them would be a sort of a imposter, and we would be trying to figure out who they are within a group.
Will.
of us. And she keeps on telling the story, basically describing a game of Mafia, and waving
Oh.
her hand completely, and all 3 goblins like, "Oh, that sounds like fun! "Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh, that sounds like fun." And they're like all like
Shadow
really
Skull.
into it.
So Alessandra plays Among Us.
Nim.
But she's
what
real
you got?
sus.
Who?
Nim.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh.
I'll step up and say, well,
Increase my volume.
I've always enjoyed a little bit of gambling between friends. And recently, I came across this dice game where every time you roll, the dice changes numbers, and whoever is the first to roll a 1 loses. And it goes and goes like that until everyone is out, and the last person standing takes the pot. It's very exciting.
The last person
Deception.
standing in my game was me.
Diplomacy or game lore. Nim.
Hold on. My poor character sheet. She's going as fast as she can.
Yeah, Roll20 has been a little bit slow. I think it's because of all the people using it.
Good
That is
roll,
a
though.
20.
A 20 is
Worth
a
the wait.
success. They're really into it. They enjoy death rolling. They think it'd be something very fun to watch.
Oh.
They all right.
Um,
They are right.
It will then go over to. It will go over to from the Magdian team, the Ifrit there. And I say, well, back in our days in the academy, my friends and I would get together and we would fire off different sort of spells in the air at targets that were being thrown out. And whoever would score the highest would get the other one's desserts for the next day. It was excellent. And, yeah, after basically describing that, the goblins will be kind of into it. And we'll come to Chip. Chip, I'll let you know right now. Your team's level of success on this game depends entirely on you.
Why? Why did you tell me that?
Oh my.
You evil, evil man. Oh boy, and I don't have a hero point left, so
You don't?
well,
Wait, can I cast a guidance on him
Sure.
for this?
you don't see why not.
Yes, you can.
Apparently.
Apparently, we can cast magic. Yeah.
You know,
Hey, just because you
you know-
have the ethics to not cheap, also thanks for the villain point, Shy. Just because you
No.
have the ethics to not
No.
cheat
Traitor.
doesn't mean other
damn
people
it.
don't.
I've been saving up like 7k points.
I'm so glad.
That's saying.
All right, so Matt,
All right.
what you got for us?
Chip thinks for a moment and he says, well, to be honest, it's more of a game played with colleagues at my university, but every year during the summer there is a sort of mixer held between the different members of the faculty, and if it's on a day with particularly nice weather, there is a bit of a croquet tournament out on the college lawn, and it's a rip-roaring good time.
Oh, also Althea just gave Chip a hero point
Oh.
Thank you.
to probably balance out that villain point.
Oh.
So what you got for me, Chip?
Much
Hey.
appreciated, chat.
Diplomacy, deception, or games lore?
Yes.
That is a
24
success.
diplomacy.
Not a critical
Hooray for
success.
croquet.
And yeah, the goblins seem perceptive of it. Unfortunately, you guys don't get enough of the goblin votes in this round to win the goblins vote. But for the rest of the game, the audience has also been voting, so your successes have been basically contributing into a number. And with that, the order for this game has gone as such. The Mages Club has taken first place and gotten 10 points.
Fire.
Bringing them up to 88.
Ah,
The bartenders have taken second place. And they've received 8 points, bringing them up to 72. You've gotten third place, bringing you guys up to 94 points.
Okay.
We've held on to the lead by...
Then it goes the Magdians and the Gob Squad, because they're just happy to be here. Continue to be neck and neck at 34. The Mixed Adventurers actually got a little bit higher this time with 6. taking them up to 12. The Rippers, unfortunately, got last place, and the Brightall Britannia Society got second to last, bringing them up to 44, and the Rippers at 18, respectively. You guys are still in the lead, but your margin has been cut down by a lot.
Yeah.
And then things will move on to the battling phase. And today's first match is the Graveyard Ship versus the Brightall Mages Club.
Oh boy.
And remember, guys, we know their strategy.
We
They,
do.
they stack buffs on one person.
It's
So we
all
take
on
out-
ascendancy.
Ascendancy.
At the
Meteor.
start of the match, you basically hear the horn go, and you hear three other horns as the three mages have cast their buffs on Ascendancy and basically backed out of the competition. However, that does mean that Alessandra does remain. And then let's roll
Uh-huh.
initiative. And let's pray to God, because their sheets got closed when I had to reset, that they
Oh
load.
no. So they all have a 1 for initiative. Oh no.
Oh no. I'm going to have to reset Roll20 quickly, everyone, so I apologize. Our stream deck's going to be a little bit weird for a second.
Unacceptable! In the meantime, let me serenade you.
And we're back.
Send me the gratitude.
And we're back.
Oh, my dreams.
And we're back.
Too late. It's too late.
God, I'm glad. For those of you who do not know, there is currently a community project to write a Ratatouille musical. Because, Disney parks wouldn't butcher and kill that like they did Frozen. Let's see. We have
opinions tonight, Will.
Yeah, I'm
Oh boy.
I'm a little bit on fire tonight. Lynx, Cassandra, and Chip, you're all there. Can I get Ray and Nim's initiative in the order, please?
I rolled a 12.
Oh, so then re-roll your initiative when you by clicking on your token as well, so that will show up in the
Sure.
tracker, and then I'll just change
Oh,
it.
yeah. That's a 12, baby.
Okay,
This
Ascendancy.
is a very different arena, too.
What does Ascendancy get? Ascendancy got an 18.
Well, now I have a 26.
Oh,
But you
it's
didn't click your character
not
token.
showing up.
I did click my character token. I just rolled initiative before he reset roll 20.
Oh, that might be it. Okay.
Oh,
so
you
never
rolled
mind.
perception, babe.
I know that is my initiative.
Remember, there's a separate initiative.
Oh, I
button.
see the problem.
Yeah.
I see the problem.
You
I'm gonna try this a third time.
Besides,
simply
is
wait
it
for
really
you to
is it really Nim
understand.
rolling initiative if they didn't roll a natural 20?
Well, I
Honestly.
didn't. Now it's a 13.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's all good. That's only like 1 up from what you had before,
So
like
Chip.
originally.
You're up first.
Now, quick question. I noticed this. Well, we're in a small room. Do we know anything about this arena beforehand?
You do not. You see a door there, a door there, a door there, and a door there. This door looks notably different than these two. This one appears to
which
have a
door?
lock on it.
Sorry, which door appears different?
The northern door. I'm still in the GM layer.
Ah,
That door. This
Ah,
door
that's
appears
what
to
it
have a
is.
lock. These ones
okay.
do not.
That.
Okay.
All right. I am going to open the door that is closest to us. That's not how you open it. This one here.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna spend an action to open the door.
Yep.
And just peeking my head around the corner. Take any actions? Or?
No, you can see into another room.
Okay. I'm just I'm cautious about this. I am going to hold an attack.
Okay.
So if any enemy comes into view before my next turn, I'm gonna pop them with a pistol shot.
All right.
Neat.
So yeah, this door is open, peoples.
Let me go to Alessandra, who will do some things.
So nervous. I'm literally shaking, Will.
The fact that I can't see them in our turn order is really horrifying.
Lynx, you're up. Oh, here, let me put the full turn order on the stream so everyone can see it, not so it's hidden.
So I have a god question, like a mechanical question.
All right, would you like to ask Saren Ray, Asmodeus, Abaddon? I'm just kidding. Anyway.
Pharasma.
So I have wary disarmament as a class feat.
Yes.
That only applies if there's a reactionary trap, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to try to pick the lock open on this door with a thievery check.
Make me a thievery check.
Some help with that.
If I can find it, sorry.
No worries. That's a
23.
success. You managed
Oh.
to get the lock open. So it's one action to get there, one action to open the lock. You'd have to spend another action to open the door.
For now, I'm just gonna back up over to this corner here.
I love her being so cautious, though admittedly, she's probably stacking more buffs, but what are you gonna do?
Probably.
I'm assuming you also inform us that you've unlocked the door.
Oh, of course, yes. And that is Lynx's full turn order.
Nim.
Oof. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm. Oh gosh. Okay.
It's so cold. I'm sorry. Give me.
I apologize.
This is a
It's
tough one.
Canada's leaking right now.
I suppose I will summon. I suppose I will summon my spiritual weapon.
All right.
I can't hit anything with it this round. I don't think.
Well, I mean, you could hit one of your allies.
Please don't.
Well, I suppose I could, Will, but that's not an option for me. But I will have it kind of ready in front of the door, ready to like bust it out, I suppose.
Ready to just chainsaw someone who comes in?
Yeah, and let's give Ray a guidance.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Ray, it's your turn.
I'm just going in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why you have the guidance.
That's why you have the guidance.
When you enter the room, you'll see that there.
Ooh.
Watch your corners, man. Watch your corners.
It begins.
That's what they look like.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I forgot he looks cool.
that's a
He
bird.
does.
And
He
in
has
his hands, he appears to be holding something in his hands.
Is it the owl?
No, it appears to be like a sort of shimmering shield of light.
Oh no.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's one action to stride there. One action to open the door, one action to stride there. You have one action left this turn, Ray.
Can I use it to talk to him?
Yeah, if you want.
Sup?
Sup? Do I gotta fight you?
This is what he looks like literally what I'm giving you. He's just like. And yeah, that'll be your last one, Cassandra.
I don't really want to fight right now. I'm sad.
Oh,
Y'all brought up some stuff
Traumatic shit.
I wasn't ready for. Now I gotta fight this man.
Cassandra, what you
punching
got
things
for
will
us?
make you feel better.
True.
The door's open, right?
The door is open.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have
I
not
walked
closed
right-
every door to you.
Can I hold all three of my actions to
You can delay.
Alright, I'm gonna delay all three of my actions, and all three of them are gonna be to like shoot if I see anything that's not. an
Alright,
ally.
so in order to hold a action, you'd have to spend an action to hold that action, so you could hold one of your actions. If you want to
Okay, then
wait until someone comes into view to shoot them, you could delay.
I'm going to wait until somebody comes into view.
Okay. And we will go to Chip.
All right. I heard Ray speaking to someone in there, and fortune favors the bold. So I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ray's like, hey, there's a man in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop into this corner here.
Okay.
There's a man.
There's a man. Maybe I don't know. What are your pronouns?
That's a fair question. A quick question, Will. Are any of the other doors in this room open?
This one.
Ah, all right then. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to try and study this ruggedly handsome horned man, and then I'm going to try and overpower his shimmery fairy nonsense. And by fairy, I mean magical. With some hard science.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Very nonsense.
A 19 will miss.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
he's got like a shield up or
He
something.
is buffed.
I'm afraid.
Don't say that. It's your turn next.
Well, actually,
I'm scared.
it's someone else's turn first.
Oh.
Oh,
They.
bother.
Oh, it's 3 actions to do that, so they'll start off by doing this. They're going to stride to here. Stride to there. Now you'll be able to see them.
I am hyper. Oh my
There
god.
she is. There she
Here
is.
she is.
It be she.
And I will need Nim and Professor Chip
Did she see me?
to make me a reflex saving throw as a electrical arc shoots out at you.
Oh,
You mean
boy.
Ray?
Yeah, sorry, Ray and Chip to... Yeah, my bad.
Okay, I was like, how is she getting me all the way over here?
21.
Ooh,
Oh.
both pass.
Both pass, you'll both
Nice.
take 5 points of electricity damage.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. That's
Links.
fine.
Acceptable.
So now you can imagine all the fur on Chip's body just electrified.
Poor boy.
Aw.
Looks like a tribble now.
What's up with Lynx? What you got for us?
I would like to use my Whisper Elf ancestry feat
Mm-hmm.
to detect anyone that I can in this hallway over here through the door, just to see if there's anyone there.
You do not detect anyone.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
Lynx will come into the room.
Okay.
Right about here, I guess.
Okay, 5.
And yeah, perfect. Okay, I did calculate that right. My calculations are correct.
If my calculations are correct.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway.
Push
what else
up
you got?
anime glasses.
And my
Yes,
last
got the
action
shine. Got the shine on the glasses. Yes.
is going to be to throw an acid flask at our friend in the corner. That's a 23 to hit.
Ooh.
A 23 will hit.
Thank God. Oh.
That is 11 acid damage this turn.
Okay.
He will be taking 2d6 at the end of every turn.
You said 11 acid?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Defeat him with chemistry.
Defeat him with your brain.
And then it'll be his turn. He is a man on a mission.
Yeah, he probably is.
He's going to stride to here.
Yeah.
God.
How would you even know they're in there?
And then
How would he know?
he is going to... Well, deductive reasoning, if they started there, and you got...
Starting here.
Hey, I'm the detective here. Don't talk to me about deductive reason.
and then he will use his second action to take a stab at Nim with a silver-tongued rapier. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, take 9 points of piercing damage for me.
Mm-hmm.
And technically you started off with panache, so is that the
Oh,
additional?
there's a swashbuckler.
So you're going to take 11 points in total because he'll get to add 2 to that.
Two.
Finish.
So of what kind of damage?
Precision. So it's piercing.
Okay. Fantastic.
And keep in mind, Yes, and then he'll use his last action to use a dueling parry to increase his AC.
Ascendancy.
Nim, you're up.
Nope. He's
Yeah.
gonna take 2
Oh,
d6.
right?
Oh wait, shit! My held action.
Yeah, so now you'll come off a delay and you'll go here. You weren't
Nice.
holding
Oh
the
my
delay.
god, Cooper!
Damage.
Yes.
And that's all acid if that affects his armor in any way.
He is standing, but the acid appears to go into his armor. Oh, I
Come
messed
for
up.
the acid
Oh,
and
well,
stay because you're dead.
I messed up.
Um,
I forgot about one of the buffs he has. I'll remind myself on his next turn.
Sure. And
Mhm.
you're rolling for the persistency? Question mark?
No, his armor will absorb it into him.
All 12 points?
No, he'll take the 12 points, but after that,
Oh,
it will
okay.
end.
Now I understand. No problem.
Hello.
And now the
Nim.
held action.
Yes.
Now Cassandra will
So-
go. So you can unload completely if you
Hell
want.
yeah.
When you launch a ranged attack in melee range, he's going to take a attack of
Well,
opportunity.
hold on. Wouldn't it activate as soon as he came in view?
She was delaying so she get 3 shots, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. It wasn't
Yeah.
a held action.
Actually, he won't because that goes against his tactics. So you'll get your 3 shots without an attack.
Woohoo! And then
17 will miss, a 10 will miss, a 19
Oh.
will miss. But because it's a
Is it
critical,
nat-
it
It's a
will
nat
hit.
20?
Yeah.
But because it's a critical, it will hit. So roll a normal
Okay,
damage.
cool.
normal damage
Yeah.
is I think 1d8.
Yep. So just click on. There you go.
There we go.
So 7 points. Now I need you to roll me a d4, and if you get a 1, you hit him, and if you get a 4, you pop. If you get anything else, you pop one of his images.
Did you tell us that he had mirror image up?
I did not. So 2. So that is one of his images. He has 3 left.
I hate mirror image.
When did he pop mirror image?
At the start when he was buffed.
Went pop pop bitch.
Damn.
You gotta
Then,
remember,
Wow.
he's got 3 mages buffing him right now.
I guess I'm glad my flask kind of just.
yeah, I forgot about the mirror image for a second. I looked at it, I was like, oh shit.
That's what you were saying. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
I mean, to be fair, Will, you did describe it initially as a shimmery shield.
Yes, well, he had
Not
the
mirror
shield
image.
cantrip up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought it might be.
Okay, well, goodness gracious me, oh my. I guess this is fine. I guess I'd rather deal with Ascendancy than Alessandra. Like, by a lot.
Yeah.
We'll beat her up for you.
That's
Yes,
true.
please. Yes, this is a good strategy. I like this. This
I
is
mean-
fun.
Listen, Ray could just book it through this room and just keep going.
Okay, I'm going to cast. Oh, this is so mean. This is so mean, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going to
Theater.
cast Harm as a 2-action 2nd level
Okay,
spell.
that does have the manipulate trait, so he will get his attack of opportunity on you.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, and I forgot the will save. Nim, can you make me a will save from his first attack
I
that hit
will
you?
save.
Yeah. It's a DC 15 basic will save.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
Do you have a
Now
hero
I'm gonna-
point?
I do. Hold on.
It's in the
okay.
notes here. I'm
gonna
going
say
to
quick
put it.
prayer to Desna. Thank you, Desna.
She truly do be listening.
I'm
Desna,
going to put it
Desna's
in the
got me,
damage
man.
type.
She's got me. Okay,
Oh, because
I'm
it's-
casting.
Oh,
I'm
what did
casting
I
that
do?
harm now.
Alright, they're also going to take their attack. I'm just editing. I'm just making it appear in a spot where you'd actually be able to see it. A 15 damage on him against a fortitude save, correct?
Yep. Yeah, and my DC is 20.
He failed.
Ha! He fails.
Love to see it.
So
15.
he takes that full 15, baby.
Okay.
And
And
necrotic,
then
and then for my last action, because I know he's got attack of opportunity, I'm not going to bother moving. I'm just going to hit him with that spiritual weapon. And hope
Or at least
that-
take down some mirror images.
an 18
an
will
18
miss.
is not gonna hit.
However, I do still need to make my attack of opportunity on you.
Yep.
And he'll miss with a natural 1.
Beautiful. Oh my.
There you
Oh
go.
my God. He has a plus 14 to hit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ray.
Oh my god.
We got zapped, Ray. That lady over there zapped us.
It was shocking.
Yeah. Honest, you know what? Okay. Yeah. Ray goes over there.
Okay. You're right now.
And-
So just so you know, Ray, right now, if you're trying to punch her, you are trying to punch her through a wall.
Oh, she's through a wall.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's a wall there. So she'll have some cover. If you went here, she
Oh.
would not.
I see. I thought this was a door.
I thought the door was
This
a bit
is a
bigger
door,
myself.
but because this is
Yeah,
half the space,
it's
it
just on an
creates cover.
awkward square.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Can I open the door?
The door's already open. You
Oh,
you can
okay,
straight up
Rad.
punch
Well,
her.
then we'll just make this super easy. I'm just gonna walk in
okay?
and punch her.
Okay, roll the punch.
Oh no.
That will miss.
I know.
Almost critically.
Oh my God.
Almost critically.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That will hit for 9 points of bludgeoning damagios.
Damagios.
I was like, oh, if it's open, I'll just make this easier. I'll just go in.
Well, golly gee, let me just walk in there.
I forget to subtract their damage. Yes, I did. Sorry, I think I
I
may
was
have...
gonna tackle her, but I thought I should just punch her.
Minus 15. Yes, okay, yes, I did. I was like, as I click on Ascendancy and make sure I put in the damage from harm, I was like, did I forget to do that? Yes, I did.
I want food.
Um,
I don't.
And then, when you punch her, she's going to cast a spell as a reaction.
Okay.
Oh no.
Can you make
Can
me
make my
a
fall
will
out.
save? The attack roll doesn't matter. This is just a will save.
22.
That
Wow.
is a success.
Damn.
So you're going to
Good job.
take you're going to take 2d6 persistent bleed damage, but you only take half of it on your turn.
Okay.
As you
I'll take
punch
it.
her, you just start bleeding.
Rad. Ray's getting excited.
Because a spell
my
like
gosh.
Blood Vendetta just seems so perfect for her.
Yeah. Ray's like pointing at like the orc's eyeball she made into a necklace. She's like, "This is you."
So Ray, take 3
I'm gonna
points
add
of
yours to this.
take 3 points of bleed damage at the end of your turn.
Yeah, okay, that's nothing.
Chip.
Will, I hate to bring this up, but the roll 20 is missing a D8 from my harm spell.
Oh, we'll roll it on your turn. Just don't forget, please.
Thank you.
Love
Chip,
to
what
see
you
it.
got?
Well, I am going to take aim at our magical lady over there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm in
Magical
range.
lady.
And thank you, Ray, for your positioning. I now don't have to worry about shooting through you or anything.
Woo!
So I am going to just try and pop a studied or a strategic strike on her.
Okay.
17 will
will
not
miss.
hit, probably.
Look at those damage rolls. That is literally
Yeah.
ones across the board. That is
Damn, wow. I'm
Yeah.
almost glad that didn't hit.
Fuck.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
You know,
Okay.
I can't actually get out of her line of sight with my tiny little rat movement. So I'm just going to try and shoot her with a normal pistol shot.
All right, roll it.
21.
That will miss because of the cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does she have cover from where I am?
She will have cover because she has that in the door frame. It's an inward. It's like
Oh yeah, she
Oh,
does.
okay.
Just barely.
All right. I would have healed myself for that one action, but I hadn't taken enough damage to spend my heal.
She's going to use all 3 of her actions to cast a spell.
Oh no. Oh, I'm afraid.
She's going to create a wall of wind. And essentially what it's going to do is this. She's going to take this wall here.
Are you going to do what you wanted to do in the Monday game and isolate one person?
No,
Oh,
I can't because of the way it works. Like I could do this, though, which is what I'm going to do.
And I don't suppose Ray has AO, does she?
Not yet.
No.
Mm-mm.
She's going to
I think
basically
she's good
stack
at
it up
next
so it's
level.
like that.
No, bitch.
And then she'll continue the wall, so it basically creates a triangle of windy death.
Oh, good God. Okay.
To be fair, for us to pass through it, it's only difficult terrain.
Yes.
Oh, and I can do that just naturally.
It's
because
not
of
like
that
a wall of
fancy new
force.
feat I took.
Yes, it's not like a wall of force. It's just a wall. Lynx, it's your turn.
Just a question of consistency. My whisper elf, the seeking, is that persistent? Like, would I be able to hear if anything changes in this hallway?
Yes,
while
you
I'm
would.
within
You
30
don't
feet
hear
of it?
anything.
Cool.
I think he mentioned early on that from the 5 team members on their side, 3
Yeah.
of them withdrew after casting all their buffs. So it's literally just
Yeah.
these 2.
It's literally
I
just
actually
these two.
missed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No
I fully
worries.
missed that. I can't share a space with the spiritual weapon, can I?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
It just hovers above your
It
head
just
like a
hovers
very
there.
menacing chandelier.
And actually, it should be behind Ascendancy right now.
Oh, it could attack him from that square, so I just assumed that you would
Yeah.
not bother moving it. I'll put it there then.
That's a lot of reading, and my eyes hurt a little bit, so I'm just going to ask before I make this decision.
Mhm.
Can my alchemical items break through this wall?
They can, but you will have a -2.
I would not like to take that -2, so I'm going to utilize my brand new feat of
Nice.
Feather Step.
So that just allows
get
you to
through that
5-foot
wall.
step into difficult terrain.
Yes.
So you're not. So unless you want to use all 3 of your actions to 5-foot and 5-foot, you would just have.
Using actual movement doesn't allow you to use
Yeah,
it.
using actual
I didn't
movement
know
doesn't
that.
let you do that. You have to step into it.
So what I'm going to do
Damn.
instead,
Yeah.
I am going to dip into the hallway over here.
Over this one.
hmm
Okay, so it's an action to stride to the door, an action to open the door, and then you would be able to.
And that's the full range of movement I've got. Wait.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh,
I
that's
had your
cool.
token selected for a reason.
Oh.
All right, and next up is Ascendancy. He's going to start by disarming you, specifically trying to take your mask off.
Oh my
Oh, no.
God. Well, it's a good.
Oh, wait. You prepared for this.
I did. I did prepare for
26
this.
against your Fortitude DC.
Against my Fortitude DC?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Show
your
me the
mask is
money.
taken off, and what is revealed?
Well, it's the disguise that we talked about earlier, but
Mm-hmm.
I know Ascendancy has some bullshit that's gonna seep through it.
Well, he does
so-
have 2 more actions.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't
Yeah, I'm
have it.
sure he
He doesn't have it, does he? Let me check. Oh, that's
He doesn't have true-
Elisandra.
Aha. So he might be surprised.
No, I'm
by
saying
not
I'm looking
seeing
at
it.
Elisandra's sheet. That's what I was saying.
Right.
I need to actually look at Ascendancy sheet for this. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Doop, doop, doop. Let me bring that up again here. Oh god, no. It did it again. It randomly decided to not load the sheet. Once again, Roll20. I apologize, stream. I have to quickly refresh Roll20.
Let's just assume he drops dead.
Yeah.
No, I need to click on a spell he has, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't popping up.
Or no
All right,
spells.
gang, we know what to do.
Empty head, no spells.
No thoughts. No spells.
Let me
head
ask
empty.
this: does either Cassandra or Nim have attack of opportunity as he goes to cast a spell?
Sure
They
don't.
You know they don't.
The
You already know
oracles-
we don't.
Okay, well then, in that
Do
case...
the oracles have attack of opportunity?
They...
I mean, they're not fighters, and they're not level 5th barbarians or something.
Or level 6 monks. Then
Yeah.
we're going to try to dispel your hat.
Uh,
Because he has detect magic up.
yeah, naturally.
Oh no!
So here's what's going to happen. What level is the hat of disguise?
I don't know.
Let's take a look at roll 20.
I am currently.
Hat of...
Get there quicker.
hat of disguise. A hat of disguise is, and this way chat can see it, not loading.
It's a first level illusory spell.
It's a first level item.
2.
It's a level
Item
2.
2, it says.
It's a level 2 item?
That's what it says on Archives of Nithis.
Alright.
It's a level 2 item, but it casts a first level illusory spell.
Yes, that's true.
Then in that case, it is dispelled.
God damn. God damn. And there is nothing I can do about that. Not a goddamn thing.
Not
Well,
on
do
a
you have
magical
your
item.
hair up in a bun like I told you to?
Of course, but it doesn't matter.
And then with that ascendancy, we'll get a will save from another
You want me to
magic.
punch you so bad in the face that no one can recognize you?
And he will fail. He
To be fair-
continues to stare at Nim with a blank look on his eyes. Cassandra.
He will also be taking 2d6.
There is
That
damage.
ended, remember?
That
I'll do
ended?
it for
Yeah,
you
his
again.
armor absorbed it.
I love you.
Oh, I see. So he took the damage once, and then I see.
There is one thing we can do. Win.
Yep.
I like punching McKenna's face a little bit better.
So just to be clear, he didn't just dispel it for himself, he dispelled it for everyone, including the cameras that are on me right now.
Yes.
The magic jumbotrons.
Yep. Everyone in the city can see this fight.
You know what? To be fair, we probably should have actually just put something like undispellable on your face, like makeup.
Yeah,
Ah.
that could have worked.
Well, I did have a mask on,
I mean,
which apparently, well, I thought there was supposed to be some kind of like higher DC because what's his face did some stuff to it, but I think a
Or-
26 would have beaten that either way.
Well, what's
I
your
mean-
fortitude save?
I don't know, but lower than a 26.
Well, let's check.
Fortitude
it's-
is my fortitude is 8.
Yeah, so your
So-
DC is an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't critically succeed, but he succeeded. Even with like a +4 bonus.
Oh, what a bummer.
All that preparation.
well, in a way, you're free now, though.
Yeah. Cassandra, what would you
Sure.
like to do?
I want to brain drain him.
Roll it!
Okie dokie.
Well, she said, bitch, I hope the fuck you do.
You may just want to take. Well, has he done a reaction already?
It's been his turn again, so he has it.
Okay, you may want to take a 5-foot step back then, so he can't AO you.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll take a 5-foot step back. And
Oh, I have to
Brain
reset the,
drain.
that.
Yeah, make him forget. Make him forget it.
Oh, now I see it like when you... There we go. So when I zoom out too much, you can't see. Okay, will save. 19, he'll fail.
Failed.
Hey!
yes.
Nice.
And because it's a spell, it doesn't require a mirror image.
Oh. Let's see. Stolen memories. I want to steal. I want to know what exactly all his debuffs are and his weaknesses and shit.
Well, that would require... So you would attempt a knowledge check using the recall knowledge action of the target skill modifier. So I'll let him make an occultism check. A 20 will succeed. He currently has a mirror image spell on him. And he had a haste spell, but that was dropped by another magical effect. A command effect. A dominate
I don't know what
person,
it's
sorry.
God damn it. God
Oh,
damn it.
you controlled him to make him do it.
Oh, God. Son of a...
She couldn't do it, but Ascendancy could.
Incredible.
But it means that she's not using that spell on Ray and killing you all.
I guess.
And then it is Nim's turn.
Mm-hmm. Did he take his 2 points mental damage?
He did.
Yeah. Wait a second. Is that the end of my turn? Is
Yeah,
my
you
turn
stepped
two
and did
Two
the two
actions.
spell.
Wait, like all that from a command action?
Not a command,
Like
a
command-
dominate.
Are you there,
Where's she
God?
getting these level spells? Jeez.
She has access to them. She's a high enough person. Like, her CR is a 6. She's a CR 6 creature.
Oh, well, it's my turn again, so he's gonna take that extra D8 of necrotic damage.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
We never gave it to him.
You know I had to do it to him.
I mean, it
There,
won't-
he takes an extra 4 necrotic damage. Just out of spite.
he's still up, but that definitely does hurt.
Well, yes. Okay, I suppose I'm going to. Sorry about my neighbors, y'all.
No worries.
Aw.
This sucks. Now that he knows who I am, it is so much harder to be mean to him.
His eyes are completely
I-
glossed over Nim.
Well, then I think if he looks kind of stunned, I'm going to try to snatch that mask back.
Okay.
And to be fair, remember, we're not killing them. It's a match, so.
I know. It's just harder. It's harder when you're looking face to face with the guy. I'm gonna try to snatch that mask back.
Okay, make me a
Um,
athletics check.
Oh,
To disarm, it's
Are
a-
you sure it can't be thievery?
It's a DC 18. He has the same fort save as you.
It's a DC 18. Oh, okay. No.
Fortunately, you did not
chance.
manage to get your mask back. That was one action. You still have 2 left.
All right. Well. Okay, I think I'm going to make an attack with the spiritual weapon. Let's see.
21.
21 does hit for 12 damage.
A 21 will hit because he didn't parry that turn for 12
No,
damage.
he didn't.
He's
And
still up.
He's not down yet. He's still up.
Oh, but you
Alright,
will
well,
need
then
to
I-
roll me a D3 to see if you blow up an image.
Okay, shoot.
We got to get through them, so you're making
Yeah.
progress either way.
Yes, I'm just trying to remember how to roll a D3.
You go /roll and then 1D3 in the chat. A 2, so you pop an image. He has 2
all right.
left.
Well, then I will try and hit him again with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. 28 will hit, but not crit. Roll me a D2.
Ooh, 50% now. Remember the dice, the death dice.
No.
God.
Okay, he's out of images though.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Ray.
Okay, let's do this.
I have to fix that.
Um,
Fortunately, he hasn't gotten to use much of his really cool swashbuckler stuff because you guys didn't go into the big room. You stayed in
all
that
right,
small
so
room.
since she's a magic user, I need to use my brain.
Oh boy, this is where Ray starts to deal fire damage with her.
The Ray brain.
Her
The brain.
4,000
Brain.
her 4,000 IQ plays.
God almighty.
Gonna do what's called a pro gaming move.
Yep, programming.
Okay, pro gaming move here. This is what we're gonna do.
Okay,
We're gonna go for her hair, right?
okay. Make me
We're,
an
we're gonna
athletics check.
we're gonna pull her hair.
Make me an athletics check to grapple.
Wait. Yeah, I do want to grapple her. Maybe
Okay.
not pull her hair. I want
Make
to
me an
grapple her.
athletics check.
Play dirty, fight dirty.
18 is a success.
All right.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna pull out my dagger.
What?
The 26 is a hit.
And it's aiming for her eye. I'm going for her eye.
Yes.
As you go for her eye, an icy sort of mesh kind of forms around it. You'll still deal damage, but you won't be able to harm her physically like that.
Boo.
All right, but I still have like a solid hold on her.
Yep, you do. And the Baba Yaga has helped her out.
Ray truly said, "Bitch."
She went, let me tell you something.
I mean,
I
if you
think
can,
you have one more action, don't you?
Yes, you do.
And you?
Would you like to stab her again?
Yeah, let's try again. Why
Go
not?
for it.
crit fish.
13 will
Oof.
miss.
Eh.
Alrighty
Does it-
then.
Does it do some damage to the ice around her?
Yes. So
Like
like
ice-
you
like
you
ice
hurt the
pick?
mesh. It just you didn't
Cool.
gouge out her eye. You just did damage.
That's fine. There's always next time.
Chip, you're up.
Always next time.
I am going to use 2 actions just to get through this damn wind wall so I can get in an adjacent square to my dear punchy friend.
Okay.
And I'm just going to use an assurance medicine check to heal her for
Oh,
2d8 plus
Right.
4.
I forgot. We have to do this as well. The bleed damage on Ray. Take 3 points of bleed damage.
Ah,
That's fine.
2d8 plus 4.
My HP is insane.
Oh, there you go.
Get 7 back, Ray.
Yeah.
you've at least negated the bleed
Then-
damage she's taken.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be
And
Elis-
now I'm closer.
You are. But now it will be Elisandra, and she'll kind of look over to you and say, "Get back, rat."
Oh,
You don't get
that's
to
not
use that word.
nice.
27 to hit, Chip.
Oh, hydraulic push. Wow, okay.
Oh boy.
Ray goes, no one's allowed to be mean to him except for me.
God.
I mean, I'm not sure I agree with that, but I like the spirit.
27 to hit, Chip. Is that a crit?
That is not a crit.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a hit.
Nice.
Though, so you'll take
It is a
16.
hit.
Take 16 points of bludgeoning,
Okay.
and you are pushed back to there. And then with her
Just
last... Yep, just there. 5
Yeah,
feet.
it's
It's
only
only
5
10 feet on a crit.
Okay.
And then with her last action, she is going to use one action. No, she has this. She has this as well. She's going to use one action to do a level 3 thing on Ray.
Uh-oh.
Ray, can you make me a
Personal
fortitude DC?
blizzard.
Oh my god.
Does a what? Does a 21 hit me?
21 fortitude DC.
Roll. Yeah,
Roll
roll
that
fort.
fort save, BB.
Roll fort save.
Okay. 22.
All right, then. You're just going to take 4 points of cold damage.
That's nothing. I go, burr, bitch.
Lynx, you're up. It's fine. She can. That's a hex cantrip, so she can do that every turn.
Bring it. My rolls are high, baby.
I never opened the door, so what I'm gonna do is stride right over to it, open the door,
Okay.
and go, Stella!
Say hello to my little friend.
Say
Just try to,
Stella.
like, convince the entire audience that that person's name is Stella.
Stella.
Make me a
I'll play
diplomacy.
along. I look over.
Lynx is gonna hurl another acid flask at him, and that'll be his full turn.
Do it.
27.
Hits. Does not crit.
12 acid damage.
12 points of acid damage, you say?
Yes, sir.
He's still up.
Alright, and that'll be 2d6. Yes,
On his
2d6 on the end of his turn.
Ooh,
Yep.
that's nice, persistent.
But now,
Acid Flask is really good, but it
It's
does
his
1
turn.
flat damage, so.
and he's going to start off by stabbing Nim.
Yeah, that's fair.
A
You mean
16.
Stella?
It does not hit.
Wow, he rolled a 2. On his second attack, however, he'll get a 17.
It also does not hit.
And
Oh, you
on his
simply
third
love
action,
to see
he's
it.
going to dueling parry to give himself a +2 bonus to his HP. Roll your 2d6.
Absolutely. Not bad.
10.
10 acid damage.
He'll take 10 points of damage, and it looks like he'll actually have to roll because his armor's been used up. 9, so he's still an acid. I wasn't going to completely counteract you, Coop. I'm not that type of person. I was just going to scare you a bit, Cassandra.
I just didn't realize it the first time.
Yeah.
No.
He's just immune to alchemy.
Jesus.
Immune to
Stella.
alchemy.
I'm just gonna try and shoot him again.
Roll to
All
shoot.
3 times. Pew pew pew.
Damn.
25
I
will
don't know if that
hit.
was good. I can't see it. What?
25 hits.
25.
Oh shit. Alright,
Oh no.
I'll roll the other 2 and then we can roll damage.
Yep. 18 will
18.
miss. 18 will
Another
miss.
18.
You're looking for a 22 right now, so a 25 will hit. Roll your damage.
Hell yeah.
This could
one
take him
hit.
out.
He has 22 AC. Goodness gracious.
Yes, because he used dueling parry.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's buffed. Well, he takes 3 damage.
Yes, he does. He's still standing though.
Mm-hmm.
Nim, can you fix that?
Oh, let's find
Electric
out.
art. Electric
That
art.
was my move. Yep. All
Love
right,
that for
all right,
you.
Beach. Let's see some damage. Let's see it.
Oh,
9 damage.
He succeeds. He'll take half of 9, which is
4.
5.
4,
I like the way you think.
and he will fall
Ah.
unconscious.
You did it, Nimbus.
Excellent.
I mean, Stella.
Well, then, with my last action, for what it's worth, I will put that mask back on.
Fair enough.
Ah.
Ray.
You go, Stella Lumberer.
Lynx looks to the camera and says, Stella doesn't like to show her face.
Technically, I'm not wearing my glasses, so maybe I'll look super different without them. It'll be one of those things where, like, oh, she ties her hair back and takes her glasses off.
You are really good with that dagger.
At
Yeah,
22
That's the shit.
I'm going for her eyeball again.
will hit for 5.
Yes! And like as I like shove it in, I'm like, nobody threatens my friend.
Similar effects.
Oh,
And as you say
you
that,
you have friends.
she'll say, I think I've already won.
Wait, what?
Wait.
I hate this woman.
I don't understand.
Oh, you see, child.
He's like, hello?
You see, child, I
This
don't
one
care
aura
about this
box.
competition. I've just ruined her name.
Ray truly said, hello.
Damn.
And this. Chip, you're
Damn,
up.
Ray really tried to gouge her eyeball out.
You're up, Chip.
Oh boy.
Wait, can it be like her good eye? Can she like have more trouble now? She has to squint a little bit harder than she used to.
2 questions for you, Will.
Yes.
1, from where I'm standing now, does
Mm-hmm.
she have cover?
Yes. No. But there's the wall of wind, so you'll have a -2.
Okay, so and the second question was, it is just the lines of purple that are the wall of wind, yeah?
Well, the squares.
Isn't it just like a line, though?
No, like, it takes up the full square. I just drew the line so you knew which
Like,
squares
no-
were occupied.
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm not standing in it actively right now, I mean.
Yes, you're not.
Okay.
Here, I'll make a more
Um,
accurate representation with my...
Can I
Wonderful.
use my hero point to take her eyeball?
Trust me,
Okay,
Nim. Trust me, Ray. She has enough hit points. You will get a chance to do that on your next turn.
Yeah!
Yeah, I do worry about the inefficiency of the dagger.
Yeah.
It may take you a long time to kill her with that. I am going to not do any much better, probably. I'm going to try and just put a normal revolver shot into her.
12
Nope.
miss.
I am then going to use my entire
Give me a
movement
sentence.
just to move over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a heal check on myself.
Fair enough. Get that
that'd be
healing.
great. I shall.
A mighty 9. Elisandra's going to go. She's
How
going to
dare
use
you?
one of her actions to attempt to give Ray a personal blizzard again.
Like from Dairy Queen?
Yes.
Yum!
She's going to turn Ray upside down, and she's not going to fall out of the cup. Make me a fortitude save. Can I just say something, Dairy Queen? If you want to just make the cotton candy blizzard an all year
Yeah, that
thing,
hero
you
point.
should.
Okay, I use a hero point. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's
What
a
has been our
failure.
hero points tonight?
Wow!
All right, so you're going to take 5 points of cold damage,
That's not bad.
and you still have. It's now also you have a persistent cold damage, so I'm going to mark you with like a little blue thing, so I remember that.
That's fine.
And
Five
then
is
she's
still
going to
not
use her
terrible.
other 2 actions to have you make a will save as she tells you to grovel.
Oh.
To grovel?
That's not in my vocabulary.
Damn, she truly is
24.
making.
What?
Wow.
Yep, not in
And-
the
Not in her
vocabulary.
And
Right.
She truly said,
and Ray's
It's like
illiteracy
the
has
one
saved
game.
her
This guy
once
won't
again.
Stop because I
Ray just has that dagger in her eyeball, and she just goes, "Yeah, babe, that's not in my vocabulary."
So I think the best course of action at this point we can do is, even if we do win, we also need to embarrass her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
mess her up, headbutt her in the face so she's got blood all down her face. Just
I'm
make her
trying to
look-
get an eyeball, man.
Lynx.
I don't know what more you want from
She's
me.
protected by a Baba Yaga,
Baba Yaga.
which
Yeah, but
is
the
a sentence
Baba
I
Yaga
never
might
thought
have-
I'd get to say, but I'm very happy I did.
The Baba Yaga might abandon her if she does it
This
with
sign
that.
can't stop me because I can't read. That's Ray's meme.
Yeah.
God almighty.
Illiteracy to the rescue.
For Lynx's turn, he's gonna come to here, open the door.
Mhm.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna be the best he can do. And use what remains of his movement to come right up to this door, and just fall short of being able to open it. Thank you, Action Economy.
I mean, to be fair, say it with me, Matt.
Lynx.
Don't you dare.
The action economy is in your favor.
A game mechanic.
Bullshit.
Lynx, do you still have bottled acid?
Cassandra, you're up.
No, I actually ran out of them. But I do have Alchemist's Fire.
I was gonna put it in her eyeball.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Can I try to open the door, or is it locked?
You need to use a thievery check to open it.
I don't have a thievery check. Is there anything else I can do?
You could attempt to break the door down.
Wait, what
I
door?
am fucking weak, so I'm just gonna
Oh,
wait.
this door? Oh, no. I didn't know it was locked. Oh,
You can
no.
attempt to thievery check it.
You
I
could
want-
ask it nicely.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to thievery check it. Do I even have that?
You
on?
never know.
Yeah, just click the thievery
Lynx.
skill on your sheet.
Oh, I don't know why. I thought that was like a custom thing. But-
Lynx is truly finna be like,
16 is enough to unlock the door.
good for her.
It wasn't a very tough door.
That's all you.
Is it enough to open it as well?
No, you need to spend an action to open it.
Stand and deliver, kick.
So 1 action to stride, 1 action to thievery. You do have 1 more action if you want to use your last action to open the door.
Oh,
I love a robot.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna. I think it was. I did use 2 actions to get over there because I didn't have the movement. I think.
Am I alive? Oh, okay. You used 2 actions to get over
Yeah.
there? Fair enough.
Yeah, so I
Um,
can only stand there.
Then in that case... Oh no. Oh, that's why. I was clicking the wrong thing. It is now Nim's turn.
All right. I think I have the movement to get to the door and open it.
Okay.
Oh,
wow. This has taken us much longer than I thought it
it has taken us a hot minute.
would. It has.
Um,
Although it's been a good combat. You guys have been doing
Great
good.
boss
It-
ascendancy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move myself to the door and open it. And I guess I'll share a spot with Cassandra.
Yeah, you can do that when you're opening the door.
And then since my spiritual weapon has a range of 120 feet, I'm just gonna have it come around and pop Elandra in the back of her dumb, perfectly coiffed head.
In that case, then, if you could, you stand there. You can still peek your head and, like, you'll still be able to see in to move it.
Sure.
But this way, you guys aren't sharing spaces.
Sounds good.
Okay. Then, yeah.
we're all in a lovely formation.
Yeah.
That's a critical hit! That is a nat 20! Whew! She takes 18 damage!
Hey, McKenna.
Vengeance.
Hey, McKenna.
Yeah?
Can you reroll that attack roll with my villain point?
You.
Wow.
Can I spend a hero point to not do that?
Sure.
Yeah!
Wow.
This is like a Sokka with the boomerang moment. This is a
I mean, okay, now to be fair, Sokka with that boomerang did some of the most damage in Avatar.
Also,
That's
I do
true.
like to imagine whenever you are moving your spiritual weapon, you're like doing some interesting hand gestures to shape its flight path.
Alrighty then.
Ray's
I like to believe that this nat 20 turned into a bitch slap with the spiritual weapon.
I like it.
Yes.
I'm okay with that. Ray, what you got?
just right upside the head.
Start punching her in the face.
21 hits.
21. I'm getting her eyeball out. I want her eyeball.
Well, actually, the 16 would miss. You rolled a 16 first.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it lagged.
It
and
lagged.
Double tapped.
So,
Oh.
roll an attack
oh,
number
I see,
2.
I see.
Press on number 2.
Yep.
Aw, can't we? Dang it. 24.
You love to see it.
You will punch her. Roll your 1 punch damage. As I imagine, like, you just
Fun.
punch the dagger in.
Oh, God!
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh!
Hate that.
13 points.
Oh,
But once again, the
Well,
ice kind of
bloody.
prevents her from taking any terrible actual physical harm, but she'll still take damage.
Wait,
Ooh.
no, I want the eyeball.
She's still standing.
You're trying an alternate method now, where you're trying to pop it out like something stuck in a bottle.
Yeah.
Are we really gonna stand around this woman once her health drops to 0 and just kick the shit out of her?
it's,
Yes.
You might.
it's gonna be the boys' moment. If anyone's seen it.
Oh yeah.
Man, they really butchered that series.
It really, I loved the finale.
Yeah, they very much changed it from the comics. Shy, you still have 1 more attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, Will, you liked it better in the manga?
Yes.
Shut up.
14 will miss,
Ah.
unfortunately. Chip, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna try something a little
Oh, actually, before you
unconventional.
go, Chip, I apologize. I forgot about Ray's ongoing damage.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Ray, can you do me a favor and take another 2 points of cold damage?
Yeah, that's nothing.
And you are... roll me a d20 to see if you are able to...
Shrug
Break
off the what
free.
have you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pressing. Oh, Ray, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, roll me a
I'm
d20.
looking. I'm looking for it.
It's just on the left side of your screen with the dice roller.
Looking
Or-
for the dice roller.
Or you can type in chat /roll 1d20.
Those without the quotes.
Ah. 19.
You're no longer in a personal blizzard. Okay, Chip, continue.
Nice.
Now you just get a soft serve.
Sweet.
God, I'm hungry now.
Yeah, same.
All I have is pumpkin pie ice cream.
Aw.
Just in time for Thanksgiving.
What do you mean? It was last month.
You Canadians.
Wait.
You can't
It
do
was.
that to me on quarantine time, Matt. I have no clue what day it is. That's
I'm
not
very
fair.
scared of that.
It's fun day.
It's fun day.
It's fun day.
But yes, Matt, what do you have?
All right, so I'm going to use 1 full action to pass through one bit of the wind wall and then essentially stand in another portion.
Okay.
Now I'm going to try something a little odd, Will.
All right.
I'm going to touch my what is it, relic or Frank? What is it called again? Sorry.
Your
Remnant of the Author.
There you go.
My spectacles I'm wearing, and I'm going to try and I'm going to turn the ink that comes out of it into just a splash of ink, and I'm going to try and blind her with a big thing of ink.
Okay. I'll have her make a fortitude save against your class DC. Actually, I like reflex a bit better. We'll do reflex against your class DC to avoid getting the splash on their eyes.
Okay.
So your class DC should be...
Reflex would make a lot more sense too.
Yeah.
My class DC, according to this, is 20, and so she makes it.
Okay. So she will be
All right,
blinded until the start of her turn.
Oh, she even if she just made it.
Oh yeah, because this blindness spell, if you succeed, blinds you until the start of your turn.
Oh, so. Okay.
Yeah, I
and
gave
then I'm
you.
just gonna use my last thing to try and just do a normal pistol shot into her.
Yeah, I gave
Nope.
you basically a spell for free, and a 10 will miss.
Yeah. I am aware. I'm being very ineffective this round, guys. I'm sorry.
She
It
would like
happens.
Ray to
Hey,
get off of her, so she's going to
You're
use
fine.
her last 3rd level spell slot to miss. Ah, terribly.
Yes.
Hmm.
Idiot.
And I guess with her last one, she's going to personal blizzard Ray again. Make me a fortitude DC.
Of course she is, because she's scared of me.
She is.
God.
I mean, you are clinging to her like some sort of psychotic monkey.
22!
You're a success. You'll take 1 point of cold damage.
Ray
We'll
really
go to
said
Lynx.
the cold never bothered me
Yeah.
anyway.
Ray
Yes.
really is just like, I'm going to kill you.
I have taken 1 point of cold damage sitting next to this window. That's
Yeah.
Lynx will duck in around the corner
'Kay.
and hurl 2 alchemist fires at her.
Oh,
oh,
Jesus. Misses.
Neither will hit. Both of them
Misses.
will do 8 total points of fire damage because of splash.
I love fire.
They're still standing. Cassandra.
Well, Cassandra is very mad at this person for being mean to their friends, so she's going to soundburst her.
Okay, so you would put it right here so it doesn't hit your friends, then I assume?
yeah.
I don't want to do it to my friends.
You're
Okay.
being mean to my friends. Let me kill everyone in this room.
I mean, to be fair.
We can't live with the
So
shame.
just click. There we go. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Aw.
26. So she'll succeed. So she'll take half.
Boo.
So she'll
be
take
like that.
3.
Natural 18.
She's still standing.
Hooer.
I'm
You still have 1 action though if you
standing.
want to try firing your bow at her.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire my bow at her, because why not? She
Fire at
deserves
will.
it.
I would if I could.
If wishes made it so.
And so difficult. No, that's unarmed
Still
stuff.
standing.
Better than I ever did. And a 13 will miss.
Wah.
Nim, you're up.
No!
This could be the
All right,
ultimate
Nim.
bit of poetic
This
justice.
is it. Me and you. Me and you. Go
All
for the
right.
eye.
Just 1 on 2.
I'm
Let's-
going. I'm going for that 2nd level 2 action harm for my last spell slot.
Alright, so you're going to stride to a place where you can see her first though, right?
Get that.
Oh, right, yeah, you can.
said that I could peek around the
Yep,
corner.
you can peek
Get
around the
that
corner.
eyeball.
I'm braining. I thought the harm was the touch for a second there.
Give me the eyeball.
Fortitude.
And then I think that's still missing a D8.
It is missing a
It is
D8.
missing a D8.
So I'm gonna roll that, and then she can take half of it.
Yep. She got a 26.
Cool.
So half of
So she
19
takes 9.
is 9, and she will go down.
Yeah.
Yes!
Ah!
Yes! This is it! This is it!
I'll use my last action to step into the room.
This is it!
Yeah, we all just.
And with that, the beer genie appears, says, and the graveyard shift has won it!
Ray's like, no,
Ah.
not yet!
Bringing them up to
Cost.
104 points, and he kind of claps his hands, and you're all basically whooshed away in the arena from on a beer cloud.
Ray's like, yeah!
Want that eyeball?
And it's stabbing like a random table.
Yeah, he's just trying to get there. Yes, and then with that, you guys, y'all are doing really good. You're at 104 points.
But at what cost?
But at what cost?
The bartenders won theirs, bringing them up to 82. The Magdians won theirs, bringing them up to 44. The Bridal Botany Club lost, leaving them at 44. Rippers lost, leaving them at 18. Mixed Adventurers lost, leaving them at 12. And the Gob Squad won, bringing them up to 44. So right now, the standings are as follows. In first place, the Graveyard Shift, our party, with 104 points. In second place, the Brighthall Mages Club with 88 points. In third place, the Bartenders with 82 points. Tied for 4th place in a 3-way tie are the Magdians, the Botany Society, and the Gob Squad, who are just happy to be here.
God, I'm so happy.
In 5th place is the Rippers, and in 6th place, in 7th place is the Rippers, and in 8th place is the Mixed Adventurers.
I would just like to put forth an idea to the group as we're standing around in this green room. I mean, if we win this competition and we do get all that lovely money, we could derail our adventure, per se, and devote ourselves in our new fortunes to ruining this woman's life.
Sure could.
Oh, Jesus.
We could make this the Spite Cast. Just spite.
Oh, I'm so bummed.
I want to make this woman so afraid of me.
And
I
yeah.
think she already is.
Oh, she is. We had a hilarious, we had someone who was very funny in our chat send me a meme on Facebook that they had made for this occasion.
Oh.
I can't share it to Twitch, but I can read it. It's the Arthur meme with Sally standing out front of the door reading a sign. And it says, Ray,
no,
you don't need to put
Ray.
acid in the eye socket after you stab the eyeball out. And then the Sally's line is, that sign won't stop me because I can't read.
I can't read.
My God.
God, it's great. It's a good meme. But
That was my idea. Get her eyeball out and then throw the socket. Throw the,
you guys are all
the acid in
given
her
like
socket.
your time to go off as you like. Can everyone make me a perception check
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
when you guys are leaving?
Ugh.
20.
Perception or... No, I gotta get roll. Never mind.
20.
Oh.
As you guys are leaving, you notice that the simulacrum, basically screens that are throughout the city, a number of them appear to be malfunctioning.
Oh.
And on top of them,
Oh, I crit fail.
Nim is scared for her
You
life.
are
yeah,
just-
Nim, you're so like,
I'm like, my life is over. I'm going to be pulled out of school. I will never see the light of day again.
Would it now be a good time to talk about scholarships?
Maybe.
on the screens that are out is a singular sort of like red swish.
What sort of phantom thief looking ass shit is this?
Oh, it's the
It's definitely not your friend.
I mean, definitely not my friend, who I don't know.
With who's I still think
Now,
so.
granted, not all the screens are covered up like that, but some of them are.
Are the screens that are not covered up the ones that show me from behind where my hood is up by any chance?
Well, it's kind of like a arcane eye type of situation, so the camera is moving around, so you don't know.
Okay.
And
A
yeah,
little
Well, then
more
I will
deniability.
continue to deny everything.
yeah, tomorrow
Correct.
is the day of the festival, and then you guys will basically get a day of leisure before your battle royale. So join us next week for that. But I think we're going to do one little thing before we leave. You see, everyone else will have their night to themselves. But let's start with Nim for what they do with their night. Nim, do you go home?
A long pause.
I have to. I'm assuming you guys told me, hey, look, Nim, maybe it's not over. I'm assuming someone
Yes.
pointing it out to me. Okay.
Yes, yes.
In that case, I need to keep up the guise that everything is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to again I'm going to lend my my disguise to Cassandra so that under no circumstances is it being taken into my household.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am going to wait the appropriate amount of time because I feel like the day ended a little early because it was just the one fight.
It did.
So I'm going to wait the appropriate amount of time, like back to the library, go to school, and then go home as if nothing is amiss and everything is fine, knowing that supposedly Gwendolyn was at school for me earlier today. So theoretically, it should have looked like I was at school for most of the day.
You got an 8 out of 10 on the latest quiz. It's good. I think you can do better.
I think I can as well. Thank you, Professor.
So, Nim, as you open the door to come home, standing there is your father and mother. And when you enter, they look at you and say, Nim, we need to have a little chat. And that is where we will end this week.
Well, we still have 60 seconds and it's 8:59. Please, I'm begging you.
I think I like this cliffhanger. I like this cliffhanger.
Truly awful.
So, thank
I mean,
you
it took
so
all
much.
week to work on deniability of things.
Thank you so much for coming down, everyone. This has been
Thank you guys
Tabletop
for tuning
Rolls.
Thank you very much for
In the League of
listening to
Amazing
me freak out
Adventurers.
for 2 hours straight.
Don't forget to join us next week to see if Nim has been made. And you can join me tomorrow for most of the day as I continue to make my way through the Shadowlands in World of Warcraft.
Chaos.
Oh, Lord.
Because, oh god.
Or join
great.
me for some corpse party tonight, right after this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go to Shy's channel right after this. It's Shy Not Shy. Here's what we're going to do.
We're streaming corpse party, bruh.
Get
You know
spooky
what?
up in
Just
here.
because I feel like it. Tonight,
You asked for it, I'm doing it.
Let's raid Paizo.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Because we can do it. We'll be going there in 6. Everyone, come on down. Let's go and say hi to them. And raid on.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming down.
Thank you for tuning in.